Good morning, good morning. Well, it's morning. I don't know how good it is right at the moment.
Good morning, everyone.
Hi, everybody.
It's just, as you can tell, it's a little chilly here on the river this morning.
I'm going to wrap it up in my coffee, along with everything else I can find to wrap up in. Good morning.
Oh, yeah, it is a brisk one here on the river, which really means this afternoon is going to be an absolutely magnificent afternoon. It's going to be beautiful in the 70s, perfect weather, but mornings are a bit chilly when that happens. So we are braced for the weather right now. And good morning, Robert Dosa.
Good morning,
Robert's
Robert.
already with us this morning.
I see that we have a few people with us already.
Yeah,
good morning, everybody.
And Rick. Good morning. How is everybody this morning?
Rick, can you come start a fire?
Yeah, no kidding.
He's great at starting fires.
I love it.
Good morning. Yeah, normally it wouldn't be like bad at this temperature, but the wind.
Yeah.
Holy crap.
Yeah.
And thank you, Robert. He's sending us warm hugs.
Thank you so much. We really need them right now.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh. It is
Hi, Catherine.
So chilly.
Catherine, are you cold too? Hi, Sharon Boyle. Good morning.
Hi,
Good morning.
Sharon.
Hi, everybody. Carol Allen. Good morning.
Hi, everybody.
And there's my Wendy girl. Hi, honey.
Hi, Wendy. Everybody send prayers out to Wendy today. She's not feeling
She's
very
not feeling
good.
well, but I'm not liking your name right now.
Who's not what?
I'm not liking her name right now.
Oh,
like
Wendy.
Wendy. If the wind would die down, we'd be great.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, look how the sun's shining on the river.
It is. It looks
look
really
at it.
pretty.
Oh my
back
gosh,
there.
it looks so
It
pretty.
looks awesome. It really does.
Yeah. So good morning. Start sharing this out, please, which I forgot to do. Let me do that now.
Just shared it out. Sharon goes, holy guacamole.
Yeah, right?
I know. Yeah. More like holy ice cubes. Oh.
Yeah, I couldn't even finish a whole cup of coffee. It was cold.
Ice cold, yes. We're having iced latte this morning, and not by choice. Well, you know, Catherine, we got the sun. We just don't have the heat, honey. Brenda Riley, good morning, sweetheart. How are you this morning? Yeah, Sharon says we can see what you look like with red hair now, Teri.
I am Little Red Riding Hood this morning. Hi, everybody. Just as long as the wolf stays away, I'll be fine. Hi, Brenda Riley. It's cold again there, too. I feel for you.
I can relate. Today we have compassion for the cold. You know, when you're in Florida, you forget how cold it can get with people, and we woke up to it. Yeah,
we're live from the Arctic Circle. I love that.
Oh,
Thank you, honey.
In the morning before we get started, the moderators, Wendy, Deirdre, and Diane, we all check in with each other in the morning. So I got to laughing so hard looking at Teri once she got all bundled up. And so I took this picture of her, and I sat here and just laughed till I almost wet my pants. We all had fun laughing.
Y'all feel bad for me. They were laughing at me this morning.
We feel so bad.
Oh, this blanket looks like one that you had. This is Jeryl Ann's blanket, and it is so warm.
Yeah.
I was all wrapped up in it last night before I went to bed. It's going to be a warm day in Toronto. Good morning, Luann.
Nice. Yeah, I think, that's what rain feels like to me. It's like a good cleanse. It's like,
it is.
Cleaning all the energy up and getting everything done. So I like that.
We had a couple of names I didn't recognize. So I want to say good morning to Sarah Suhail. Thank you for watching. And Musarraf Hussein is watching. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning, everyone.
Oh,
yeah,
nice.
looks like we're getting ready for winter. I know. And
in
this
Canada, no less.
And this is the end of April. Come on. I want my Florida weather back.
It has been really crazy here, the weather. It's like it's like the emotions on the planet right now. Seriously. Yeah. It's like roller coaster, hot, cold, wet, rainy. it's really been incredibly unusual. We're in unusual times, so I guess, obviously the weather, everything is energy. So my guess is it's just as confused as we are.
It is. And Brenda Riley says, I'm rocking this Red Riding Hood thing.
I know.
Yeah, can y'all sing to me? That's one of my favorite songs.
There goes Little Red Riding Hood. Da 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 da. Okay, I
sure am looking good. Something like that.
And good morning, Julie Kiss.
Hi,
up
Julie
in New
Kiss.
York. I bet it's chilly up there too. Yeah.
It's all right. We're all going to warm up together. Abulita. Hi, darling.
Honey, how are you?
Good morning. Good morning.
How's everybody doing on this beautiful? I'm just reminding you, it is Monday, since it's this
Monday.
Day, that day. We're all forgetting what day it is. It is, in fact, Monday. And, hi, Carol. She said, we had warm weather in the winter, cool this spring. Every day is a toss-up. It is. Mm-hmm. Absolutely it is. It's... Go figure. Go figure. And
40 today. Okay, I'll stay here then.
And we have two new, Cheryl Brooks and Jill Weisberg.
Good morning, ladies.
I'm trying to... She gets different ones on her feed than I get, so I'm like peering over, and I'm already with these trying to get everything. Julie.
Enlightened World. I don't know why you're not getting them.
I'm not getting them. No.
It comes on faster on the phone, so you may get it in just a second.
Get it in a second. And Julie, 40s today.
40. And Brenda,
I'm not
Brenda
complaining
says
anymore.
It's odd to run the heat in the house this time of year. I can imagine. The winter time is the most draining for you on the electricity, and I'm sure you have big electric bills or gas or whatever you use.
Oh, wow. Carol said it was 43 when she woke up. Mm-hmm. Boy. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's talk about some hot topic to get us heated up. What's a good hot topic? Do we have a question today, or did we?
We've gone through all the questions, and I was too busy shivering to find one for you guys. Hi, Ezra. Thank you for watching.
Good morning, Ezra.
But, this cooler weather is a change. Let's talk about change.
Yeah.
Is that a hot topic?
That works.
And what's one thing that you want to see changed in you going forward? Is there something that you've spent some time reflecting on during this time of isolation? And what is one thing that pops out that you want to see changed in you? It might have been a habit. It might have been, something that you felt like you needed to learn. I've got to come out of my hood now. I feel like I'm in a tunnel. I can't hear really well. So what is something that you want to make a change in you? Not in the world, not in your neighbor or politicians or anything like that, but looking at you and reflecting. And what is that one thing?
I have one.
Okay.
I want to have more conscious gratitude. I've been doing this work a long time, and I know that gratitude and forgiveness, those are the two things to me are, the most important. Love, of course, that's a given. But, I think I'm not consciously giving gratitude enough. I mean, we say it and we go, I'm grateful for you. And, you have the occasional conversation where you go, I'm so grateful for you. And I mean it. I mean it to the heart of my, the core of my soul, my heart. I mean it, but I'm not conscious of it enough. I think we get caught up in our days and in our lives, and I do. And I forget to give gratitude. I forget to go through the day from that perspective of everything I encounter, everything I do, everything I see, from having hot water to do my dishes. I'm like, I don't know who it was. C was saying that the other night that she does dishes by hand. I have had a dishwasher in the last 30 plus years. I've had a dishwasher for 1 year of those 30 years. I just don't have a dishwasher. My dishwasher here is a storage unit. And so gratitude for having hot water to do the dishes, gratitude for having a washer and dryer in my house so I don't have to schlep off to the laundromat to do my laundry. I mean, just the little things that we so take for granted every single day. Gratitude for this river behind me. I mean, oh my gosh, what beauty is that on 24/7? And
and I think this has increased that for you.
Yes, it really has. I mean, every time I have someone here on the property, I get to see this all through their eyes, and it always recharges me. But I think I just really want to be more conscious of being grateful throughout the day, just around the clock, and be conscious of giving gratitude. That's the thing I want to change the most.
Awesome. Let's see what some of the comments are. We had Julie says, my diet, eating better.
Yes.
And Carol Allen, to be more outgoing. I love these guys. So we've had a lot of time to really reflect on ourselves, and let's see what you all are coming up with. Deirdre, I want to change how I look at my vessel. I need to stop seeing all the faults there. Oh my God, I'm so glad you said that, because that's for so many of us.
Self-judgment, yeah.
And, I used to look in the mirror every morning and I'm just like immediately turn away. I'm like, you don't want to see all those things that you think are flaws, that you think are imperfections. So thank you, Deirdre, for being so open there and saying that. And good morning, Sherry Seymour.
Hi, Sherry Seymour. I love the new soap you made us. It's amazing. I'm using got the eucalyptus tea tree. Love it.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Love it.
Brenda Riley, as my channeling with my spirit team, I'm currently working on allowing myself to be loved by all.
That's a good one.
Brenda, I love that. Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you. And love going out to Jeannie Prowse.
Hi.
That she's on edge here. Rob's daughter, who is a carer, has the COVID-19. And Neil, her hubby, also diagnosed last night. Now waiting for the children's results to come back. It's a nightmare. We'll definitely lift her up.
Yeah, absolutely. And good morning, Cousin Annie. My cousin's up in Ohio. Diet changes. Over a month ago, I was listening to this doctor who does keto and that, and he was saying, and it was the first time and only time up until today I'd heard this, that sugar in the diet, the COVID-19 attaches itself to the sugar, and that it really does, it accelerates the COVID-19 and it feeds off of sugar. So I would like to make the suggestion to anyone that can, at least cut back on any sugar consumption and look at the processed foods you're eating. And if you can, cut back on the sugar, because that is, they're finding, is a really big deal with this COVID-19. Yeah.
I think that's one thing many of us have been really looking at during this time is our nutrition.
Yes,
and,
absolutely.
Yeah, and that goes back to the root chakra, which we've been talking about a lot. The root is our chakra of protection and safety and security and nutrition. So once that chakra is kind of shaken, all of those things come to the forefront and we start to look at it all. Yeah. So we've been looking at nutrition during this whole thing.
Absolutely.
I think as a collective, we've been looking. And Jeannie Prowse is here. Hi, honey.
Jenny.
Good morning, Jenny. Sorry. And Jean L'Oreal, she just woke up. Good morning.
And Sally De La Rosa is with us. Good morning, Sally. I'm assuming Tony's there with you. Good morning, Tony, if you are. Angie Taylor.
And Catherine Kovacs, her change that she wants to see in herself is to be in the moment for her. Catherine, I am so proud of you, Catherine. You're really doing a lot of insight. Yes, you're coming out with some very profound things that you're working on for yourself. So I'm really happy and grateful to have you in my life.
And also Sherry Seymour says something similar. I want to live more in the moment. And that's something we can all do, Sally says, good morning. Thanks for the prayers for our daughter. Just spoke with her to reassure our own hearts. We want to lift Sally De La Rosa's daughter up.
Mm-hmm.
She posted this morning, and she really needs our prayers.
Yeah. Good morning, Stacy. Stacy Small-Lord is with us.
And
Hi,
Sherry,
honey. And
Sherry Gatewood.
And Sherry Gatewood.
Hi,
and Stacy.
Good morning, Stacy.
Happy belated anniversary.
Yes, happy anniversary.
I saw your pictures yesterday. I hope you had a good day, honey. And Angie Taylor says, "Oh yes. Besides losing fear, stepping into my purpose completely, I must honor my physical body too."
Yes,
absolutely.
Yes. And good morning, Barbara. I love you. I miss you so much, Barbara.
Hi, Barbara.
Falowski.
Yes, I see you on there.
If my adopted big brother Steve is there with you, tell him I said good morning.
And Karen Plummer
from
Karen. Sweden.
Oh, welcome, Karen.
And she wants to let go of the fear. Awesome.
Okay.
I love it.
That's wonderful. And good morning, Diane.
Diane's here.
Hi.
Hi, honey.
And let's see, Angie Taylor. Okay, yeah, you already read Angie's. Yes. So what is it that you want to see changed in yourself going forward?
Yeah, and we're not talking about anybody outside of you. Because I know we all want to see a lot of change out there, right?
Yes,
Or perceived out there. What is it that you want to see changed inside?
And, you know, I love that saying, be the change that you want to see in the world.
That's right. It has to start in you.
Profound. It starts right here.
Absolutely.
And, absolutely. And forgiveness, you know. I have been doing the Ho'oponopono just consistently, and I've been doing it for years now, but I started studying with Joe Vitale and Dr. Lou. Dr. Lou is one of the famous guys that wrote a book, and he was using it in a place for the criminally insane. And that really got me going on it. And it's really changing my life. It is just so powerful, and I've seen it happen before, but because we have so much time to really go within and dig deep, it is massively changing my life.
It is. It's really powerful. Who had something up here?
Yeah.
Luann. I've always been somewhat shy, and it's time to start putting myself out there and not fear expressing myself. I am so happy to hear that, Luann.
That is wonderful,
all of you.
Luann.
I am so happy to see you opening up the way you are. And thank you. And we had a couple people jump on. I didn't see them on the big screen, but Nancy, Christine Winnie, and Tony's here. Tony De La Rosa.
Good morning, both Nancy and Tony.
And Sherry, Leighton Gatewood. I'd like to see signs of my inner child within.
Oh, and Angie says, I'm starting with the man in the mirror. I'm asking her to make that change.
That's
yes,
right.
absolutely.
I love that
song.
Yeah. And Stacy asked us to remember her best friend's granddaughter.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
I've been doing prayers for them too. And Tony wants to grow spiritually. And that is always.
Yay, Tony.
And Nancy says, return to joy. Oh, my gosh.
Absolutely.
Yes, absolutely.
And Rachel Lee White, good morning and welcome. She says, I want to share more of my gifts and talents with the world.
Absolutely.
Awesome. I am loving this.
And did you read Stacy's or
not the latest one. I saw the one with the prayer request. I was trying to scroll to that.
Stacy says, I am putting myself out there and my throat chakra is open. I'm pushing myself past discomfort to improve myself in many ways. That is awesome. Good for you.
Yes.
And
Nancy, thanks for the laughter and smiles today. You're so welcome.
Yeah. And go ahead.
Sally De La Rosa, my level of awareness.
Yes.
And wow, has that happened for many of you during this time?
Yes.
Let's see some raising of hands. That's the thumbs up sign.
Thumbs up sign.
Thumbs up if you've increased your level of awareness inside. Because I think, I think that was something that we all, from the get-go, from the minute that we were told that the world was shutting down, we're closing doors now. I think we all just kind of looked inside to see, okay, where am I with this? Who am I? Who am I part?
Yeah.
And I think that happened collectively.
I think
we all just started to take that big look at us.
I agree. I want to interject here for just a moment. We asked Stacy Small Lord, who's on here. She's asking for. I want you to type in to Stacy, if you would, the prayer request for your best friend.
Yeah, she did it earlier.
Did she do it earlier? If you we're gonna we got to really address that. But one of her best friend was in a horrific car accident and was with the grandchildren or children.
It's her best friend's granddaughter.
Granddaughter was
she is
in it,
3,
yes.
and she really needs our prayers
Needs
because
our prayer.
it was a bad accident.
Yeah.
And I think I saw one of them had a head injury, and
yes,
yeah,
the
let's just
3-year-old
keep
is
them on.
suffering from brain trauma.
Yeah.
So that's got to be Stacy's best friend and family were in a car accident.
Yeah,
okay.
absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah,
so,
and we had somebody else respond.
and
Christine Rug is here.
Okay.
Hi,
Christine. Oh, wait. Christine Rue. That's my cousin.
Oh, good.
Yeah, that's
Hi.
my cousin up
Hi,
in
cousin
Illinois.
Christine.
Hi, cousin. Yeah, her mom and my mom are first cousin. Now, her mom, I think, is 94 now. Yeah, she's in her early 90s. Christine's
Who's?
mom.
Oh,
Christine's mom. Yes. At the age of 90, she went skydiving. And at the age, I think, of 92 or 93, she set a zip line record in Kentucky or Tennessee or somewhere where they went zip lining. I mean, her mom is just amazing. And so I have good genes. That's why I had to get my act cleaned up, because my dad's 90 and my mom's 87. So it was definitely, I needed to do that. And Tony De La Rosa says it's helped her awaken.
Yeah,
absolutely.
A lot of people. It really has. And that's what happens when we start looking inside. Yeah, and ask those really deep, important questions.
Yeah.
What is this? What am I all about?
And Carol's making the comment too that, a lot of us have been doing this work for a long time, but with this lockdown, it's really accelerated because, we can be on the computer and that type of thing, but we have time on our hands that we didn't have before that was spent in other ways outside of the home. And so I think it's really accelerated, and I think it's important that it accelerates because this is the time we've all been waiting for.
It really is.
Yeah.
Sally says this time it has not only been medicine for Mother Gaia, but for our souls as well. There's lots of healing happening, isn't there?
Yeah.
No, that's the thing that's happening right now. And I saw all of your thumbs up and your hearts, and I think it was Deirdre that said yes, big time. That you've really done all of that. Yeah, it's really made a difference.
And I love Sharon. She says, I need to build up confidence to do weekly live healing sessions with the live chat afterwards. Yeah. For those of you who didn't catch it yesterday, please go on to Angelic River Family. Sharon shared with us, gifted us this beautiful healing session with her healing bowls and the rain stick and the chimes. It was beautiful. So please check that out. I'm so excited for you. And she stepped out of her comfort zone. We talked about our comfort zones the other day. And she stepped out of her comfort zone and did it. And I know she's going to continue to do it now. So
Stacy, she says, I realized I never lost my power. It was there all along. I am the only one who didn't see it. Yes. And that's when we take those deep dives inside. Then we start to see, I am something. Yes. I am somebody.
Absolutely. Yeah. I am worthy.
I am worthy. And Linda Lou, hello and good morning to
Linda.
you.
And Sally De La Rosa says, this time has not only been good medicine for Mother Gaia, but for our souls as well. Lots of healing happening. Absolutely, absolutely. Yes.
Yeah, so we got to hear that one twice. That's okay.
Oh, we did? I'm sorry, I didn't hear. Yep, my mind was somewhere else.
I know. You wondered.
I did. Well, I was reading the other comments while you were talking.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so I love all the interaction this morning. You guys are awesome.
Yeah.
And especially this time of day. Whew.
Yeah.
Good morning, Linda. I saw you come on, but we love seeing you type in the good mornings too when you all come in.
Yeah. And Angie's going to be going to sleep soon. So when you do,
Well,
Angie,
Angie.
sweet dreams. Yes. Oh, and I hope, Sharon, you're seeing all these comments about how many people loved your video and what an impact you have.
Keep going, honey. Just keep going with it. And all your lovely videos, the ones you do at the river when you go there. I can't imagine with my feet in the river right now, but
yeah, a little chilly.
We'll get there.
And Diane says, ruby slippers. Stacy found her ruby slippers. Awesome. Yes, indeed. I love it. Oh my gosh, what wonderful, wonderful feedback this morning.
It really is. And those of you that are just coming in, we try to ask a question a day when we come on here just to get us all thinking and going. And we've all looked at the change we want to see in the world. You know, we ask for this change, right?
Yeah.
Like, I really want that changed or that changed. Looking out there, I want that changed. Now, let's talk about
here.
What do you see in yourself? And, you know, earlier when we very first started this live stream, we came up with the letters of love and writing that letter to yourself. And I think many of you probably did that and some of you shared them. But what is it that you want to remember when we start integrating back into society? What is it that you told yourself, I'm going to keep this habit up, or I'm going to stop that and keep it stopped when I get back into society? So this was really a time of reflection. I keep calling it a gift. And to me, it is a gift of time to really do all of that inner work. So, yeah, I'm so happy that we're doing this question today because it brings us back to that.
It does.
To what you want to see inside of you has changed.
I love this. Carol says, I'm finding I'm laughing more. The sadness and grief I was living with is lifting. Mm-hmm. And I think that's happening for a lot of people. We're really starting to see how blessed and fortunate we are. That is the silver lining in this cloud. Yeah. There's so many. It's really cold, Stacy. I don't know how cold it actually is, what the temperature is.
It was 57 when I got up, which I normally wouldn't consider cold, but the wind. There's this cold wind coming off the river, and it's really cold inside. Yeah. Now, I want to say good morning to Amrita Raven Mulgay, who's watching, and Ian Benninger. Hello to you, and thank you for coming on.
Welcome. And Karen Plummer says, you guys have brightened my day already.
That's what we want to hear.
Yes. This is we are Angelic River family. We are not a religious group. We are a highly spiritual group, each and every one of us on our own very unique paths. And this whole thing was born out of Teri having coffee out by the river. She came up to do a day of transformation about a little over a month ago. And because of the lockdown, was stranded here with us. Yay for us. And so she wanted to share this out with everybody. And I came along for the ride, and it's been absolutely magical. And at the end, about the last 10-15 minutes, Teri does a beautiful guided meditation with lifted up prayer requests. And that is for yourself, for the planet, for anything or anyone. It doesn't have to be COVID-19 related. Right. It's just whoever needs to be lifted up. That's what we do. And the whole point of Coffee and Conversation is to lift our spirits, to how we choose to go through this time is what we're going to see on the other side. It really is going to have an impact. Yeah, and we choose love.
We choose love. It started with the desire to share beauty and nature with everybody, and that's what we do every day. I want to address Diane's comment. She said, I watched the wrong TV show last night and it lowered my vibration. I can work to raise it back up, but that is what I want to change. I need to be more careful what I feed my soul. Diane, we had a similar thing happen.
Yes, we did.
We chose a movie, and we even watched the trailer of the movie, and it looked like it was going to be funny.
Right.
There was nothing funny about the movie.
Depressing.
You know, there were just a few moments of somebody would say something that we laughed at, but it was not a comedy at all, which is what we had intended to watch to lift our vibrations. So I understand that going into that low place because of what you're being fed. because of the emotions that are brought up when you see something that's sad, or you see a situation that maybe you've been in or you can relate to, and that was me watching that movie we watched last night. I'm like, that discord, that relationship falling apart, or being at a very bad place. So yeah, what we feed our soul, and we have the power of choice.
Yes, we do.
Choose what to feed us, don't we? Whatever that is, if it's something that's a comedy, or even turning off the TV or electronics, and feeding our soul with some silent meditation or guided meditation. So yeah, I totally get it, Diane. And it's interesting that we had that same experience
last
at
night.
the same time.
Yeah. It was like, I looked over here and I said, okay, what part of rom-com am I not getting
I
here?
know, right?
I mean, like, is there anything that's romantic or comedy on this movie? And both of the actors, the lead actors, are famous comedians, right? So it was amazing. But
and Diane said also that, where'd it go? All negative self-talk. Yes. I want to be free of that, asking for that to be lifted away completely. Those are great things to put out there to change in yourself, that you can start looking and seeing those patterns. This is what we're doing. We're breaking old patterns, old beliefs, old paradigms, and I'm loving the shift.
Absolutely.
That's one thing that I feel has happened. There's been a shift in our mentality, a shift in our energy. So let's continue that shift toward the more positive, and really being that change. Like you said earlier, be the change you want to see out there in the world, but start inside. Start with what you want to see changed.
Julie Kiss says she will remember to keep up cleaning in the house and on the body. Mm-hmm. And Nancy, I know Wendy responded to you. It is the St. Johns River in Florida, and we're about a mile north of the Lake George, which is the second largest lake in the state of Florida. And across the way, the Ocala National Forest is across the river from us. So if you took the map and drew a line between Jacksonville and Orlando, which are the most commonly known Florida cities, we're smack dab in the middle of that. So you have to kind of go through nowhere to get to my house.
You really do.
You got to go through nowhere to get here. So
and good morning, Lindy Carrington, who's watching with us.
And Stacy had good news. She says, my husband and I were about to separate, and we have come together and have danced and sang and laughed and cooked. I want to keep that up when this is over. Mm-hmm. Congratulations, Stacy. Awesome. I'm happy. And yesterday was their wedding anniversary, so please wish them all well.
And Jean Loriot, I found my inner child and took her in my arms. I want to continue to embrace her and open up myself to the spiritual side that I have been aware of but afraid of for so long. And yeah, that's huge, Jean. I'm so proud of you. Let's continue. What are you all wanting to see change in yourself as you go forward?
Yeah, this Carol made a good point. She's wondering how many marriages are going to strengthen or break down in this. And it's very true. And families. I have a guest coming on my show, Sharon Rhea. She's a good friend of ours. And she's a family counselor. And she's coming on my show Saturday night at 8, Rising Up with Jeryl. She's amazing. And she's been working a lot with families to create a new reality in their families throughout all of this, because it's impacting everything. This is a whole new way of living for us all. Did you read the Brenda Riley's comment about asking your team? I didn't want to. Mm-hmm. You already did that. Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yeah, I've got Nancy on here. Nancy Christine Wynn.
Okay.
She says, or music. Yo-Yo Ma, I haven't heard of that, has been posting beautiful pieces to soothe the soul. Yeah. All the lovely choirs and people playing music. And another one that you can check out is our own Prince. Prince Fleet Easton. He has the most beautiful voice. And yesterday, he sings in this church out there in Palm Springs, California. And yesterday, he sang one of my favorite songs of his. and it was just beautiful. So check him out also on Facebook, because he does post a lot of his recorded stuff that he does. And he put some good news on there yesterday that he's going to be in another movie once this all is settled down and we're able to do movies and be together again. So I'm really proud of my prince. He's an amazing person. He's been with us on Enlightened World. He's been on our meditations. I've had him on my show, and we played one of his songs. I think we played that same song at the end of that Easter show that we did.
Yes,
his was the very last thing that happened there.
Yes, he's quite amazing. I got to check out that show, The Healer. I have not seen it yet, Sharon. Thank you for the reminder. There's so much that goes on in my head, but by the time the nighttime comes, I lose that thread. So.
Okay, Stacy. Thank you for coming on with us this morning, and we will definitely lift up your friend's granddaughter.
And please keep us posted in Angelic River Family, and just keep, give us some posts in that, because we'll see them and we can keep them. We will lift them up in prayer.
And let's tell them about Sherry Seymour's granddaughter. Yesterday.
Oh my gosh!
Yesterday we lifted her up in prayer because she had a high fever,
high temperature,
and we saw Sherry yesterday, and she gave us the great news that as soon as we lifted up those prayers, the fever broke.
Yeah.
And she was just in awe.
Yeah.
Really, people, the power of coming together and lifting each other up, there is something extremely powerful about it.
Yes, it is.
So that's what we do at the end of each show. We just bond together. Call it prayer, call it meditation, call it whatever you want. It's that energy of setting an intention to hold somebody up to the higher power, however you envision that higher power to be. I call it God. Other people call it other names. It's all the same power.
Yeah.
So,
Absolutely.
I love it.
Absolutely.
I love good news. Anybody else with good news, please share it, because I know there's a lot out there.
Yeah, and speaking of good news, wowie, that's brilliant.
I know, right?
It is. Isn't it just amazing? And speaking of prayers, it's time
Is
to...
it?
Yeah, it's
Oh my
8.
gosh.
Do you believe that? It's 8:07
I know.
already. I know. It just flew by this morning.
It did.
It's time to put your prayer requests in. So whether you want yourself lifted up, if you want friends lifted up, the planet, the workers, obviously. I know Sherry says she just got chills all over again.
Yeah.
And I would like to be lifted up. I have been on, I started this very specific spiritual journey with a very specific ritual, and it's about my releasing expectations and all kinds of those dark corners within myself, because to fulfill my mission here, it means that I have to heal myself as well. And I think we're all finding that. And it can be a very emotionally and even physically painful journey, which I'm more than willing to go through because I signed up to do this. But tonight, out at the end of the dock, you can't see the dock, but out at the end of the dock on the river, I'll be going through the second phase of my process and journey. So just if you can lift me up in prayer and just say, hey, make it not so hard on her. And I'm okay with whatever it is that I have to go through. But thank you. It really, when I went through it before, it got very, very dark, and it got very painful, both emotionally and physically. And it lasted for about a day, like through the night, and the whole next day I could barely move. I came on the show, but my energy was significantly different. But it's so worth it. It's a journey that I choose to go on. So please.
And I see all the prayer requests coming in. Yes. And so let's remember everyone that's typing in prayer requests.
Please, yes.
Deirdre, I'm sorry. We definitely pray for your daughter every day. I know you told us yesterday how to pronounce her name. I apologize. Dania, something like that.
Would you please put the pronunciation on? I know I remember it's Day.
Karen Plummer, my prayer request is for my son and the other children and teachers in Sweden that have compulsory schooling in Sweden.
Yes.
Absolutely. Any of the children that are going to be going back to school. So let's do that. And Catherine Kovacs for her family.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Let's see.
Nancy Wynn.
Thank you, Tony.
Yeah, prayers for my friend Debbie to heal her physical heart and relieve her anxiety.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sharon, what you missed was the good news about Sherry Seymour's grandchild that she asked for prayers for yesterday that were answered like immediately as soon as she was lifted up in prayer.
And Sherry's grandson, Clayton Morrison, also.
Yes.
And he's been struggling.
Yeah. And hi, Susan Wolf. Thank you for joining us.
And Linda Lou, I want to lift up the people on Easter Island. They are going through COVID-19 and hurricane cleanup now. Blessings. Yeah. Thank you. Absolutely. And Sally De La Rosa says family and friends along with tribe members.
Yes. And for our Wendy.
Yes, our Wendy.
Yes,
please lift Wendy up. She's going to have a scan on Wednesday, and so she's been in incredible pain. It might be gallstones; they just don't know yet. So please lift her. Dania is Deirdre's daughter. Dania. Okay. All right.
Jean Lorio, this group is amazing.
Yes.
I have been putting my son's friend in the healing circle for a while now. He is off the ventilator and out of intensive care.
Oh my
back
gosh,
home.
Jean, that's such good news. And we will continue to
you,
hold him up for his recovery.
Yes.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Awesome. Thank you. We love the good news. Keep giving it to us if there's something that's happened. And just let us know.
Yeah.
And I want to keep Becky, our own Becky Lefebvre, who usually is on here with us. Let's keep her in our prayers. She did lose her mother.
Yes.
And she's going through all of the stuff now of cleaning out the things and grieving, saying those goodbyes. So let's lift Becky up today. I really feel to do that. And my friend Camille DeSalm and my other friend Yvonne, who's been tested positive for COVID. Let's lift all of those up. And,
absolutely.
And my best friend Sherry, her sister lost her husband. It wasn't COVID. He had cancer, but he was lost during this time. And she wasn't able to have a gathering. And he's a very popular man down in South Florida. So they weren't able to gather to say goodbye and to comfort each other. That's been put off until we can all come back together again. Yeah. So let's lift up those people that are losing loved ones at this time. That's, it's really, I saw a number, I can't remember what it was, about the lives that have been lost now with COVID, and it's huge.
Yeah.
And we have a lot of people in grief, a lot of people that aren't able to give the honor and the respect when a loved one passes by gathering together and sharing with each other. So let's do that.
And Tony asked for love and prayers for all, and you know, and that's so true because we all need it. And Teri mentioned grief, and each and every person on the planet is grieving. We're grieving the loss of the old world. Mm-hmm. As much as we are happy for this change, as much as we're happy for the new way to come, we have to grieve the old way. Mm-hmm. And so that's part of this process. So I ask for prayers for the collective to be able to grieve the old way and to move forward to acceptance and all of that for the new way. So,
absolutely. And hi, Amy Hertzig. Thank you for coming on with us.
Good morning,
You're
Amy.
Here in time for the meditation, which will start in about 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Carol, I saw your post, honey. And I know your mom was with you so much during these last few days. Yeah. And thank you for posting on there. So I felt her energy very strong in that picture that you put up.
Absolutely. And Linda Lou says prayers and so much love to all these precious souls. Yes. Absolutely. There's just so many going through so much, and this is the first time on our planet that no one is immune.
Right.
Everyone is being affected on some level. I mean, there are no exceptions anymore. This is global. You know, when we went through 9/11 here in the States, it was here in the States.
Right.
And I mean, there was terrorist attacks like in Italy and in other countries. But when they happened there. And this isn't like that. This is everyone.
And so, I got the message that it had to be global for us to really sit up and pay attention.
Yes.
And just, you know, the fact that there wasn't anybody that was left out says a lot. Because didn't we get to a place where we were leaving each other out? We got to a place of seeing all that separation.
Yes.
And, you know, looking at ourselves as so different from each other. And we're not. We are all the same. And that's one lesson I've seen with all of this. We are all one.
We are.
So,
we are.
You know, that's something for us to really learn from. That whatever is happening to us, it's happening in the collective.
Yes.
And that was very much shown to us with all of this.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that it's not just me against you, or, you know, not to compare others, but to look at others and see that we are the same. So I'm really grateful for this. I know there's been a lot of loss, and I feel for all of those that have lost lives or lost loved ones, or that have been affected by the disease. But I'm grateful for this time and this gift and the lessons that all of us have learned, not just me. I've learned a lot, but I think as a collective, we've learned a lot of lessons with this.
Absolutely. Nancy Wynn says prayers for strength and healing for recovering patients and their families. Absolutely.
Yes.
And Sherry Gatewood, I cannot pronounce this. Can you?
No.
So please look in the thread, the stream, and check Sherry's. Is that what that means? We are all one.
No, I think it's a name, isn't it?
Okay.
Or maybe it does mean we are all one.
I have no idea.
I don't
Sherry,
know,
would you please kind of, I'm confused. So, but that doesn't take a whole lot. Let me put it to you that way. So thank you. We will either hold that person up, or we will. Somebody said replying to
that was her.
Sherry. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, she was replying. We are all one.
We are all one.
Okay. All
Awesome.
right.
I love
That's
it.
very cool.
Thank you. Yes,
okay,
it means we are all one. I love
Thank
that.
you. That is lovely. I love that. Is that Japanese? Because I'm. Oh, it's my cousin's birthday today. Happy birthday, cousin.
Happy birthday, cousin. So, yeah, let's start to look at those requests. If you want to scroll back in your feed, or remember who was put into our circle. And we see ourselves as a circle. Even though, you know, we're at different places in the world, our energy just goes into that place of oneness. So let's do that.
Native American.
Yeah.
Okay.
Carol Allen says Craig Scheidler will be coming home from the hospital today or tomorrow, and prayers for his continued recovery in the long road ahead. Absolutely.
I love this. Linda Lou says, we are learning in a real grounded way that we must recognize our connection with each other within our hearts versus courting attachment to others. That's so true, Linda. Very well said. Thank you.
Yes,
Thank
absolutely.
you. That was awesome.
Absolutely.
Awesome.
Well,
and I will be back for prayers. You go ahead and start and mingle amongst yourselves.
Let's begin to start really bringing in our energy right now. Like I said, feeling that connection of us in a circle, wherever you may be in the world. Just see yourself connected with each other. Because that's how we lift up that vibration. That's how we feel into the connection of everyone being one, into that oneness of all that is. And again, this is not a religious thing. My religion is love. And I think that's pretty much, I'm in good company here. I think that's where we're all at right now, is is seeing love as the ultimate gift that we can give to ourselves and to each other, and feeling into what that feels like to have love inside yourself. So let's start by taking a big breath inside, going in with your breath into your heart center. Right now, the air here is so cool and crisp, and it feels good to take that energy inside. So let's, if you're not in a place where it's cool, envision that it is, and take that energy in. Take a deep breath inside, and let the freshness really go in there. I feel a lot of clearing that needs to be done today, so we're going to work on cutting some cords. Let's do that today in this meditation time. And if your eyes are still open and you're somebody that needs to have some attachment cut, you need to have a cord cut, just do the thumbs up. Hit that like button. That's your thumbs up that says, yes, I need that. I need to have a cord cut today. I need to have some attachment let go of today. And we'll work on that as we get into the time of bonding together and bringing in our spirit guides. So continue to breathe in the energy. I feel a lot of release already happening just with doing that. There you go. Yeah, I could tell there's a lot of people that need a cord cut today, and that's especially a cord to some attachment that's not for your best good. So we're going to work on that. Yeah, let's do that, Angie Taylor. Absolutely. All right, so as you are taking those breaths in, focus on being grateful. What are you grateful for? Who are you grateful for? Bring that energy into your heart of gratitude. Let's lift the vibration first. Lifting the vibration through love. Letting your heart feel that love. Feel that little touch where you said, I am grateful. I am love, and I am loved. Feel that in your heart center right now. And I feel for some that even that, feeling the loved is huge, because there's some barriers in there. There's some cords to an attachment that says, if I love, I make it hurt. Let's let go of that attachment. Let's let that be the very first cord that we're all going to cut together. So going into your heart center, feeling right now, just do a scan, feel how that feels to hear those words, to hear the words that you are loved. How does that feel? And we're asking Archangel Michael to come into our presence, to be with every one of us that are here right now, to look at our heart center, to look at a sense of fear about being loved, fear about opening up and being raw and vulnerable to others, raw and vulnerable to yourself even, hiding from you, hiding from others, that quakiness when somebody starts to show you affection or tell you that you are special and you are loved. Let's ask Archangel Michael right now to be standing ready to cut that cord, to cut that attachment to that fear. It's a protection thing that we do. We don't want to feel hurt. We don't want to see that we could be vulnerable if we open up. So anyone that wants to let go of that cord right now, just set your intention to let it go. Just say your yes. Yes, I'm ready. Yes, I want to release this energy so that I can be open to love. I can be open to receiving the love that others are showing me, the love that may come in my life if I open up to it and let go of the bonds that are holding me back. So right now, your yes is your commitment to letting that go. Oh, and I see your yeses. Yeah, let it go. Open up your heart. And we're asking Archangel Michael to step forward to any of you that are saying your yes. anybody that wants to let go of that cord, letting go of that attachment to holding on to a protective energy around your heart center. Archangel Michael, would you please cut those cords now? Just feel as he cuts your cord, feel it leaving you, leaving your energy field, traveling up into the universe to be transmuted. I feel tears. I feel tears of joy that this is possible. There's some out there that are thinking, I can never feel that love again. I can never let anybody close again. It hurts too much. I've been hurt over and over. There's a cycle that happens as we don't feel our worthiness and we allow ourselves to be in a situation where we feel smaller than the person that's supposedly somebody that cares and loves us. Let's don't play small anymore. Let's let go of that energy. Let it go. If you haven't opened up yet, please look at your heart center. Look at that heart center and see if you want to let go of that attachment. There were lots and lots of cords that were cut just now. So feel that energy. Feel how that feels to be light, to release that burden. Yeah, that is a big one. It's a big, big energy of opening up and feeling safe to be loved. And I feel some that are just waiting, some that says, I can't do it yet, and that's okay. Be gentle with you. There's no judgment here. Just be gentle with you. And when the time comes to let it go, you'll know. You'll know this is a safe place for you to do that. So now there's been cords cut. Let's ask our Archangel Raphael to help heal that place inside where the cord was cut, to heal that energy center. And I felt it most in the heart, and I just did a burp of release. So if you feel like you need to burp, if you feel like you need to yawn, if you feel like you just need to exhale, there's some that are just holding your breath, just waiting for me to stop talking and bringing the focus on this because it's uncomfortable. I feel some people getting uncomfortable, even thinking about being vulnerable, even thinking about being raw and open enough to let go of that energy. And there's some tightness in the stomach right now. I feel that. When you release it, all of that energy loosens up. You're going to feel different. You'll physically feel different when you let go of this energy. Let's take another deep breath in collectively and feel into each other's energy right now. Sharing love with each other. Letting everyone know that's here, gathered together, that you're safe. You're in a safe place. We are only love. Only love is welcome here. So bring that love into your heart. Yes, I'm seeing that you all are ready to let go. Let it go. You don't have to hold on to it. Let go of the fear. Let go of the feeling of being unworthy of love, unworthy of seeing who you really are. Really feel into that solar plexus now. We're moving from the heart. We're moving into the energy of being worthy, deserving, powerful, of being enough. And if you have a problem looking at yourself and saying, I am enough, then let that go right now. Let's cut that cord, that attachment to not being deserving. Let's let go of any energy that's less than love. Anything that's criticizing, anything that's judging of you. Let's let it go. We've been talking about the changes that we want inside of us. To be able to make those changes that you want, you have to let go of that feeling of unworthiness. So when you're ready, let that energy go. See the cord coming out of you. See it going forward. And now see it being cut by Archangel Michael. Anybody that wants to let go of the unworthiness right now, let it go. There's still some in that area in the solar plexus. There's still a heaviness there in the stomach. When you release that cord, that heaviness will lift. It's a physical manifestation of the energy of unworthiness. We're going to go one more place before we move on with the prayer requests. We're going to go to that root chakra. Yeah, we're going there. And I know I feel a resistance already. It's like, no, I can't deal with that. I can't let go of that fear. I can't let go of that wondering if everything's going to be okay, if I'm going to be okay, if my loved ones are going to be okay. Let's let go of that fear and that anxiety. It's very strong in some of you. There's a shaking in that root chakra. Are you ready to be stronger? Are you ready to see that root like a strong tree? Let's become a tree today in the root chakra. Let's be strong and firm and unwavering. And if you're ready to do that, breathe right into that root chakra. See the red energy that swirls around this root. I feel some anger. Let go of that anger. Let go of that shaking about what if. What if is a projection. And that's creating fear. It's creating panic. There's someone that has panic attacks. I feel that huge shaking that's going on. It's okay. You're safe. You're safe here. You're secure. We are all surrounding you with love. Breathe in deeply. Breathe into that quakiness. Breathe into that feeling of just wanting to run and hide and pull the covers over your head. Open up to love. Open up to safety and security. There's a lot of emotions coming up. I have tears of empathy as I feel that. I feel your tears that you're shedding. It's okay. You are so safe here. We are surrounded by the angelic realm. There are 500,000 earth angels surrounding us right now, lifting us up. See that cord going out from you, that cord of fear, holding on to an attachment that is familiar, that attachment to fear, that attachment to being unsafe, feeling like you have to hide. You don't have to hide anymore. So let's cut that cord. Let's all say our yes. If that's something you want to let go of, say your yes.
Yes.
And I also am saying yes. Letting it go. Let it go. Archangel Michael, cut all of these cords. Release our fears. Let us feel strong again. Let us become like that tree rooted in Mother Earth. As that cord is cut, and it is being cut, believe that, my friends. As the cord is cut, see your roots going down into Mother Earth now. Down into that safety, that centering energy. Let's call in Archangel Sandalphon, Archangel Jeryl, all of our angels that are helping us feel safe and secure and grounded right now. This was very emotional. There was a lot of release. So go down into the earth. Go to the center of earth. Find that stone, that beautiful crystal. I'm feeling a shungite. I'm feeling selenite. Black tourmaline. Yeah, there you go. You found your stone. Whew, awesome. Hug it. Love it. Really give that a big, big hug and say thank you. Thank you for what I've been through, and thank you for making me feel safe and secure and protected again. You are so loved. We are so loved. Okay, I feel the calmness now that you're in that crystalline center. Everything calmed down. And let's pull that calm up to our heart center and anchor it in the heart. Letting it stay there, that peace, that calm, that joy of release that just happened. And in that centered and balanced place, let's turn our focus to all the prayer requests. Now that we've cleared inside, let's go outside into this beautiful group of people, this beautiful, magnificent collective, and pull in all the prayer requests, everything that was put into our circle today for us to hold in our hearts. Let's hold it there. It's a very safe place to bring in those requests. And let's shower love on each one. Everybody that brought a loved one to us, everyone that brought themselves forward, put yourself in that circle. All of us, put yourself in there. And let's lift each other right now. So much release is happening still. Keep releasing and keep showering love. As you release that low vibration energy, pull in that high vibration of love and pour it over all of these prayer requests, over each other. And we're asking Archangel Raphael, our beautiful healing angel, to help us to see the perfection in each one of these requests, to see them answered to the best and highest good for each person, and lifting all of that energy now up to God, the God of your understanding, God as you perceive God to be, the creator of all, and leaving those prayer requests there. And as we leave them, we see them being taken, see them going into the arms of the Creator. See yourself going into the arms of God, surrounded with that beautiful energy of love. And now that you've opened your heart and you said your yes to receiving, I want you to really feel that love coming in. Feel that joy of being loved. It's beautiful. And I see it expanding out from your heart. Let's expand it now. Let's go into our love fest that we do every day. See yourself in this circle. Include anyone who will watch this later. Anyone who had to physically leave our group right now. Let's keep them as they're going about their way. Some going to doctors, some going about their day, sending them with love from our group. But those of us that are still here, those that are gathered together, see yourself in that circle. Put yourself right there in the middle of everyone. And turn to that person beside of you and say, I love you.
I love you.
Oh, I've got chills because I feel how powerful that love is today. Feel it going around the circle and coming back, and now you're receiving even more love inside. You didn't think it was possible to put any more love in there, but it is. It is, and it's beautiful, and it's all magnificently coming to you. Each one of you, I want you to feel that love that hits your heart. I call it a love bomb. It just went in there and exploded with love. So now let's do it with the whole group. You all know how this works.
Yeah.
On the count of 3, for anybody that's new, on the count of 3, I'm going to count to 3, and we're going to say to everyone that's hearing our words, thank you, I love you, and say it with that passion that you're feeling in your heart right now. So 1, 2, 3. Thank you. I love you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you all for the work you did today. You did beautiful,
that was
beautiful work.
Amazing, everybody.
Oh my God, I'm still crying.
Thank you, Teri. That was so awesome.
We had a lot of people that came in during that meditation time.
Yeah.
I hope that you received all that love that this group wants to share, that we send out from our hearts to you. Thank you for being with us.
This was amazing. Thank you, Teri. That was just incredible.
There was so much release today.
Yeah.
I mean, really feel into what you let go of, that it's not there anymore. Feel into it. Scan that area, whether it was your heart center, your solar plexus, or your root. There was so much release that happened.
Absolutely.
Thank you. Thank you. I see your wows. I see all of your... I see your love.
Oh, that was amazing. That was so amazing.
Yes, it was. Thank you. Thank you. Wow, it's going to be a great day, isn't it?
Yes, it is. It is going to be an awesome day today.
And the Kleenex blew off, so I'm just crying. And it's okay. It's okay.
It is.
I love you.
Good. I have one right here.
Thank
It is clean.
Thank you, because I need to talk for a minute. This has been awesome, but we have other stuff coming up that's also awesome today.
Yes.
We have the beautiful Diane Allison Beiersdorfer, who now she does her show. She broadcasts. I lost my word. She broadcasts on Enlightened World Network, and she's on with us every morning at 9:30. Thank you, Diane, for being there as that light for all of us. And then tonight, I hold a private intentions group. If any of you want to come into that group and share your intentions, let me know, and I will give you the information of how to do that. We have a beautiful group every Monday night. It's not online. It's private. So if you feel like you're led to come in with us, let me know. And then after that, at 8 o'clock tonight, thank you, at 8 o'clock tonight, I'm on Angel Heart Radio. And, oh my gosh, the guest that's on is Callista. And she channels and brought us information about the female archangels. And I have felt those angels' energy, and it is pure love. And it's the Divine Mother, the feminine energy that's coming through right now for all of us. So I hope you can tune in tonight at 8 o'clock. And I see Ivana Balsamorano is here. Ivana, I think that you may be doing the meditation a day. Enlightened World has a meditation every day that's live. So, Ivana, if you're still with us and you know what time that meditation is, please put it in there. Thank you all.
These comments.
Thank you, thank you. And for the new people, we do this every morning. This isn't a one-time thing. I don't always cry, but sometimes I do if I feel that energy. And today I was releasing some fear. I was releasing some stuff right along with all of you. And it's so beautiful to do that, to feel the energy of what's happening in the collective. So join us every morning. Yay, Luann, you're going to tune in tonight. Yes, you're going to love Callista. She's absolutely beautiful energy. She's an angel. When she talks, I know that there's an angel coming through. that I'm talking with. Yes, I will get that into the group. Karen, I hope that you are a member of Angelic River family. I will put that link in there for you to watch tonight.
Yeah, that'll be amazing.
It is. It was so awesome to talk to her, and she will be leading us in June. She's going to come on to our Day of Transformation, and we'll have a whole time with her, with the archangels to teach.
And Wendy, thank you for putting that back up. We are the Angelic River family. For those of you who may be new to us, please, we're a Facebook group, and it's open to the public. And we just ask that anything you post or anything that you contribute is for the highest and greatest good of all. Yeah. We are a group that just, all we want to do is radiate love and release all the things that don't align with love.
Absolutely. Yeah. And we are approaching 500 members.
Yes.
Which is awesome because we only started about a month ago. Just a little over a little over a month ago. Yeah, we're past that mark now. Today's the 27th. We're moving right along. Luann, I think I am going to get another hot cup of coffee.
Yes.
And curl up under this blanket. I have a meeting in a little bit, but I will stay warm for sure.
Yes,
and thank you all for your beautiful words, for your hearts, for your love. And those of you that are just coming in, we hope you'll watch the replay. You know, this is on YouTube, and it's on Facebook, on Enlightened World Network. You can watch any of our shows, any of our coffee and conversation, and we do this every day.
Absolutely. So have a really blessed day today, everyone. And I hope that you have miracles big and small today, and let us know tomorrow how today went.
That's right.
Yeah.
We want to report.
Yes.
That's your homework.
And it's almost time to play. Come to the playground with Diane Allison Beiersdorfer at 9:30 on Enlightened World Network.
Absolutely.
Yes.
I love you all so much.
I love you guys so much. You just make my day. You started out so beautifully. I am grateful to each and every one of you.
It's a miracle.
Thank you.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
See you tomorrow.